Hello friends, my name is Shivam from DevOps Schools and I will help you to enable your learning process in various technologies of DevOps, artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data and many more. This is our initiative to help you by sharing multiple tutorials and videos. And if you want any specific tutorials on any particular topic, then please do comment in the below comment section and I will help you with it. Also, please subscribe to our premium services on YouTube, which will give you access to more content and videos to enhance your knowledge about all these topics. Also, if you want me to help you with regards to the online trainings and classroom sessions by our qualified trainers, then please do write me at contact@devopsschool.com.
Now, I'll go to dashboard. It is in Siva drains/events. Any events or logs which are coming will be shown here. Now I'll go to dashboard. And you can see Siva drain here. I'll click on edit. Okay. See here, Paper Trail is listening for logs at this IP and at this domain and port. This is the one, right? Somehow I need to tell to my Doppler, hey, send all the logs. Sorry, send all the logs of my application to this URL, right? So how to tell, right? What you have to do is you have to create a user provided service. See, this paper trail is a service to my app. My logs should be sent there, right? So I should tell that this paper trail is a service, user provided service. But what type of service is it? It's a log drain, right? So what I have to do is I have to use CF cups, CF create user provided service and give some name. Okay, then -L is important. Earlier when I was providing credentials, if you remember, I was using -P. -P is nothing but parameters or credentials. But if you know that you are creating a user provided service of type log drain, you have to use -L and then syslog : the URL, right? This is a command. So let me copy until this CF cups, and then syslog : the URL. This is the URL. Copy, paste. Yes. So here I am saying this is a user provided service. -L means we are telling that this is of type log drain. Oh, what is it saying? What are you saying? Incorrect usage, unexpected argument. Is it -L or not? Copy paste sometimes causes problems. -L. Yeah, whenever you're copy pasting, just maybe it's a copy paste problem, some indentation or something, you retype it -L. So it created a user provided service. Now if I say CF services, I should be seeing cust rest log drain, right? Now I should bind this service to my app, right? Oh, I think do I have cust rest right now? CF apps? No. Okay, what I'll do is here is my customer rest.jar. Okay, I want to push it. CF push cust rest -p / customer rest dot jar, but I don't want it to start. Dash dash, no dash start. I just want to push it. Okay, it's just uploading. It will not start. Okay, now the state is down. Now what I want to do is I want to bind this app to that service. So cf bind dash service. App name is cust rest and the drain name is the user provided service name is cust rest log drain. I'm binding the service. That's it. So once I bind, I need to restage or restart. We'll see the difference between restage and restart later, but I'll say start because it was not even started. Cf start cust rest. That's all it will start. But while the application is getting started, there will be logs which will be generated, right? So what will happen? The logs will now be drained to the given syslog. So let's wait for some time.
Shiva, don't we have to apply the security groups for this?
See, by default, there are default security groups which are sufficient.
Okay.
When do you want security groups? Suppose if your app is connecting to some third party, which is by default not allowed, then only you want security groups. Otherwise not required. There are default security groups which will allow the traffic within the Cloud Foundry.
Okay.
Okay. So now if I just go to dashboard and if I click on Siva drain, yep, are you seeing the logs of my application right now? Of course, the application is failing because my customer REST application requires a data source. That means a MySQL. So I didn't bind it, right? So that's the one. So of course, don't worry about the errors. It's failing, of course, but I'm able to see the logs. So PaperTrail is now responsible for persisting all the logs, right? That's it. So that's about how to actually create a log drain. Very simple, is it? So there is a plugin for Cloud CFCLI called as drains, which will automate a lot of things. So if you want to actually drain your logs to some third-party log drains, not only PaperTrail, anything, then it is very handy to install this plugin. How to install a plugin for your CLI? CF install plugin -r. This is the repository. Actually, all the plugins will be in some repository. The CF community is the repository, and which plugin you want to install drains. So you should be able to install this plugin. Yes. Do you want to install the plugin? Yes. So it will install the plugin. Now here are the commands. Suppose if you want to drain the logs of a particular app, till now what I did, I created a user provided service, bound it. Simple shortcut is there. You can say cf drain, the app name, and the syslog URL and drain name. That's all.
Hey viewers, our Master in DevOps engineering program can help you to hone the skills necessary to succeed in high-level DevOps positions. So what are you waiting for? Enroll now and earn certification that show you are keeping pace with today's technical roles and requirements. Contact info is mentioned in the video sidebars and in the description box. Book your seats for the upcoming batches now.
It will actually do the user provided service, binding, all this behind the scenes, right? So if you want to list all the drains in the current space, this is a command to list. And if you want to delete, this is a command. And if you want to drain the logs of all the apps in the current space, then drain space is a command. Okay, drain space is the command, and specify the name. And if you want to delete a space drain, this is a one, right? So this is a plugin for automating the creation of syslog drains to configure that your app log should be drained to some syslog URL, right? You'll be actually practicing this when you are doing all these exercises, right? So that's about logging. Today, I want to complete one more topic, and then I'll give you rest of the time for doing the exercises. So I'll complete one more topic called as blue-green deployment strategy. Okay. So let us see this one, blue-green deployment strategy. I'll just use this PPT. Okay. Actually, whenever we are deploying, we want to achieve zero downtime for our deployments. Let us see how we can achieve. Whenever you push using CF push, it causes the Cloud Foundry to stop the old instances and then start a new instance. Let me tell you an example first. Let's assume that in Cloud Foundry, these are all the cells, and you did a push CF push my app and -p /a v1.jar. Let's assume that this is version 1, just for example, I'm telling. And -i 5. So what will happen? 5 instances will be distributed across all the nodes, maybe 1 here, 2 here, 2 here. Now, as a developer, I made some code changes. And I have a new jar. Remember, I made a bug fix. Let's assume that this is a REST API. I am not changing the API. Remember, the API is same. The contract is same. But I did some bug fix. I changed some code. And let's say I have a new version of my jar. Okay. Do I need to repush again? Yes. So again, I need to say CF push, but with same name, my app, because the app name is same, right? Maybe while pushing, I'll push a-v2.jar, right? -i5. Now what will happen? I'm pushing an app with same name, right? What Cloud Foundry does, it will stop all the existing instances first for that same app and then start new instances. So there will be a downtime for the user by default. How to make sure that there is no downtime? Right? That's what I'm trying to say. So there is a strategy called as blue-green deployment strategy that eliminates user downtime. It's also called as zero downtime strategy or A bar B. deployment strategy. This allows site temporarily down for maintenance. How it works? Let us see. Just take an example. I'm pushing an app. Let's assume that the app name is Blue, just for an example, okay? -p app.var and -n, if you can give your own route name, -n. The route name which I'm giving is always reliable, is a host name. -i4, 4 instances will be created. See, these are the 4 instances. Now, how to hit my app? What is the host name or route name? Always reliable dot your apps domain. Okay, here I'm just showing in my PPT pcffapps.io. Suppose this is an apps domain. So this will be the URL to hit your application, right? So users will be hitting, the request will go to router. Router will actually send the request to the applications. But now you have a new code. So what you do is you push, let's say, the new code. You're pushing with name green. New application, you're pushing with name green. In this strategy, what you have to do, you have to push another app with a different name, but route name is something like temp route. -n temp route, 4 instances. So when you have a new version of your application, you are again pushing it to the separate app green with 4. Right? Now, what we can do is, for this app, green apps, I can bind a route called as always reliable by using a command called as map route. See, CF map route. You'll be able to map a route to an application. What application? Green. The domain name is cfapps.io. This should be your apps domain. And -n, always reliable. So what this is doing is it'll actually bind or map always reliable.cfapps.io to this green also. Now what will happen? Whenever user hits always reliable.cfapps.io, some requests will go here, some requests will go here. There's no downtime, but the requests are going. So immediately what I can do, I can unmap the route to blue. CF unmap route. What route? Always reliable.cfapps.io. I'm unmapping. So now all the 100% of the requests will go to green apps. Right? So then I delete blue. CF delete blue. That's it. I'm able to do that. Right? So let me show you this blue-green deploy strategy. Don't worry, I will manually show it later. I will also show you the same thing, how it can be achieved using a plugin which will automate whatever I'm doing manually. But just to understand the concepts, let me do it manually. So I have a document which you will be following later, right? So here in this URL, I have two, hello world.jar and hello world v2.jar. Okay, let me go to here. See, there are two jars which I wrote, hello world.jar and hello world v2.jar. So first I will push hello world.jar, and then later I will actually see how I can do blue-green deployment. Okay. So let me download this copy.
Hey viewers, trying to get into DevSecOps? Enroll for our DevSecOps certified professional programs and earn the certification that shows you are fit for these technical roles and requirements. Contact info is mentioned in the video sidebars and in the description box. Book your seats for the upcoming batches now.
Okay. So cd apps, better I'll go to apps directory. Yes. So wget to download the hello world jar. Okay. Then again I'll download v2 jar also. Okay. Then I have a manifest already created called as hello world manifest.yml. Let me check hello world and dash manifest.yml. Right. So let me copy this and I'll say wget again. Okay. Let me say vi hello world dash manifest. See here, I'm describing my application name. I gave something as hello world 123.789, some random name, and I'm configuring the path as ./hello world.jar, and I'm giving memory of 500M random route equals to true. Okay, so I'm passing some environment variables. Don't worry about these environment variables. Just assume that there are some environment variables. I am passing nothing specific to here. Later we'll discuss the importance of this environment variables when I discuss about build packs. Right? Don't worry as of now. This is my YML file. I just push. Is there anything I'm missing? Yes, nothing. So cf push -f hello world dash manifest .yml. Okay, it will be pushed. So how many instances? 2 instances. Is it 2 instances? Yes, I configured 2 instances. So 2 instances will be started. Okay. Let us wait until it starts. Yes. 2 instances running. So CF apps, let us check. So this is the URL of my hello world. I'll give a request to this URL. According to my documentation, I have /hello and I pass name is equals to /hello question mark name is equals to I'll pass Siva. So it should give me hello. It printed hello Siva. Simple. In my application, I have a REST controller, REST API, which is just printing hello plus whatever name I am giving. If I give hello name is equals to Prasad, I should get hello Prasad. Right. Simple. It got deployed. Now there are 2 instances. Now let's assume that there is a code change. I have version 2. Okay. So I want to deploy it. So there is one more manifest which I have created. Hello world v2 manifest. Let us check. Hello world v2 manifest. Now you can see the application name is the same 123.789. Yes, it was same like earlier 123.789. The path is now hello world v2. That's all. That is a reference. So Let me download this first. wget. Using wget, I will download this. Okay. So let me open this in the VI Hello World V2 manifest. Yeah, here the application name is same. Initially, if I have to follow blue-green deployment, what I have to do? The app name of the app is green, right? It is different. Earlier it was blue and now it is green. The app name has to be different. So what I will do is I'll go to the console here. I will just edit this. Instead of giving same name, I'll give hello world dash temp. Okay. And random route is true if you observe. Then what I'll do is I'll say cf push -f hello world v2 manifest. So this will push version 2 of my other app. Let us wait. Yes, it started. Let me clear CF apps now. See, there will be two apps, hello world 12378 and hello world temp. These are the routes. Now what? For this app, temp app, I want to give the same route. Is it? So I have to use cf map route command. Now, first of all, let us try to hit the version 2. This is the version 2, right? Earlier, I was getting hello and the name, right? Now, let us see. Just replace this with the new one. Oh. Yes. See, now I'm getting V2 dash just to differentiate between V2 and V1. Okay. Now I want to do the mapping of the route. So what? This is the command. Yep, I'll explain you this command. CF map route. Okay, let me CF map route. Map route for which application? Actually, the app name right now is Hello World Temp. And the domain name, apps domain is same, right? apps.cynv.algorobo.in. But the host name in this case is the host name of the previous one. Okay, so let's see. Mapping route is done. Now, if I say CF apps, you can see Hello World Temp is mapped to what all routes? Hello World 123 Jenny Lamer, another route, 2 routes. One app is having 2 routes. Now I want to hit using this URL. I'll copy this and let's see, I'll hit. See, now two apps are bound to same route. See, now I got hello Prasad. That means this came from version 1. If I refresh, I'm getting v2 hello Prasad. Again, if I refresh, again you got v2. Next time.
Hey viewers, are you looking for formal training on SRE practices? Take our SRE program. This course will teach you how to successfully implement site reliability engineering in the modern day 24/7 services. Kickstart your SRE training today. Contact info is mentioned in the video sidebars and in the description box. Book your seats for the upcoming batches now.
I got hello. That means to the same route, there are two apps, v1 and v2. Both are mapped. Now what immediately I have to do is I have to unmap the route for this app. This is a world app, right? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. I have to unmap this route. So how to do unmapping? Very simple. CF unmap. Okay. CF unmap route. But what is the app name actually it is? For which one? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. The domain is what? Apps domain, apps dot Siva env dot algo robo dot in. And what host name you want to unmap? This is a host name which you want to unmap.
Shiva, is it not hello world temp, because we have two routes for hello world temp, so we are supposed to unmap the first route for hello world temp, right?
No. See, right now this is the picture. Always reliable.cf apps is mapped to both of them, right? Now
Yeah.
what? For the world, the blue instance, I have to remove this.
Oh, so
for
there
the,
won't.
For the blue one, I have to remove it. So all the requests will now go to new app only.
Oh, okay. So there won't be any route at all for the old one, right?
We are unmapping it. Yes.
So green will have always two routes. One is temporary and one is.
We can unmap it later.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So remove the route. Now let's see. Also CF apps. Sorry. CF apps. Now do you see for hello world 1, 2, 3, 7, 9 there are no routes, right? Now I can delete this also. CF delete hello world 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, whatever. So that's all. With zero downtime, I'm able to. And of course, what I can do, I can unmap the old route using CF unmap, just like how I did. Then what I can do is, my app name is all over temporary.
Shiva, you did not delete the app. It says it does not exist.
Okay. CF delete. Hello. Okay. So O is spelling mistake. Spelling mistake. Hello. Okay. Yes. Now I delete it. Okay. So now what I can do is I can rename this hello world temp to the original name. CF rename hello world temp. Hello world dash temp to hello world 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Yes, now it is renamed CF apps. If you see right now, you can see that the world app it is renamed. So I feel as if I have upgraded to newer version as it with zero downtime. Very simple. So that's the strategy, right? Then instead of we manually executing all this command, too much, right? We have to map it, unmap it, delete it. Instead of we manually executing, there's a plugin called as blue green deploy plugin to automate all these steps. So what all you have to do is you have to say cf add plugin. This is the command which you need to do to install. You have to add the repo. This is a repo, and then install plugin. These are two commands actually. So you have to install the plugin by following this, and then what you have to do is you just have to push you have to follow these commands where I have clearly told you how this blue green deploy plugin works. You'll be following this document and you will be able to achieve this blue green deployment, right? But then lastly, I want to tell you one more thing. In this case, suppose if I'm pushing 5 apps, if I'm pushing 5 apps in each 5 instances, sorry, I'll push blue instance with 5 blue app with 5 instances, green with 5 instances. So in my Cloud Foundry, I should have capacity of 10, capacity to hold 10 apps. That means unnecessarily I should have extra capacity. Of course, my infrastructure cost will increase if I have more capacity unnecessarily. So if I want to implement this strategy for achieving zero downtime, suppose if I want to push applications up to 50 GB, I should have 100 GB quota. Otherwise, I cannot implement this strategy. That is one problem with blue-green deploy strategy. One more problem is, suppose once you are pushing V2, you are pushing 5 instances at once, right? What will happen? It will try to start 5 instances at a time, and during push, if there are some issues, what will happen? The application will crash. Suppose if there is an issue while pushing, the application will crash. Again, it will be restarted. Again, it will crash. Restart, crash, flapping, right? So unnecessarily, when there is an issue with pushing my app, unnecessarily there is start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. More load on my Cloud Foundry, right? So this is not a good idea to push 5 instances. There is one more variant of blue-green deploy strategy called as Canary style deployment strategy. Canary. Actually, Canary style deployment strategy is also a variation of blue-green only. But what is the difference? What is a canary? It's actually the word canary. If you know, it came from a bird. There's a bird called as canary. This word came from coal mines. Actually, in coal mines, when the coal mine workers are going deep into the coal mine, there are chances of poisonous gases to come inside the coal mines, right? So if all the workers in the coal mine are going into the coal mine and they're working, and suddenly poisonous gases are coming, then all the workers will die, right? So normally in coal mines, what they do is they carry a bird. In the morning when they have to go into the coal mine, one worker will go along with a bird, right? A bird called as canary. So this canary bird is very sensitive to those poisonous gases. And if there is any poisonous gas, this bird will die first, right? So that indicates that there is some problem in the coal mine and the other workers will not even enter. So normally they use a bird called as Canary for testing. So before all the workers go, let us send a canary bird and then test. If the canary is good, then we can actually start all. So this canary style deployment strategy is similar. Let me show you through diagram. So actually what? Let's say already 4 instances of blue are there. Now what we do is we push a green instance with same host, okay, with same host, but only one instance. This first instance is for testing. It's like a canary. If the deployment or push is successful, we'll observe it whether it is successful or not. If it is successful, what I will do? We'll scale up green instances to 2 and scale down blue to 3. Right? Slowly what we do, we scale up green instances, scale down blue, and finally delete blue. Right? So one advantage of this canary style deploy strategy is how many instances are up at any point of time? 5 only, right? Only one more. So what total number of instances at any point is what? 5. 2 here, 3 here. Even if I go back, 3 here, 2 here, right? So my quota need not be double. It is just only one instance extra. That is one advantage. And if there are any failures, once I push the first instance, this is the canary, then what? I will stop pushing other instances, or I'll stop scaling other instances, right? So that is the advantage of canary style deployment strategy, right? So actually the plugin, whatever you are going to use here, this plugin will internally use this canary style deployment strategy. Of course, canary style is also a type of blue-green only, right? So that's about blue-green deploy strategy. Now, that should be sufficient for today. There's one more topic, actually, auto scaling, which I was planning, but I don't want to cover in haste. No problem. This is a small topic which can be covered in next 2 days. So no problem. What you can do is now you can just go through the documents. So now yesterday you completed up to 4th one. Now you complete these 2 documents, log draining and blue-green document. Go through step by step, complete it.
Thanks for watching. Want to study further? Join our training programs today.